Ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Miss Fair Focal, running back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. All the links are in the description box down below. I was just doing my mic, so I feel like this is just one of those videos where I'm gonna sit, rant, talk. I don't know how long it's going to take, but my plan is for it to not be too long. And obviously I just felt I kind of left some of you guys hanging, and I feel so bad that, you know, like I was basically crying on live. That was the first time I did that on YouTube. It's just one of those things where I'm a very emotional person. Like, if there's one thing about me, you should know I'm a very emotional person. And at first I used to just, you know, think of my emotionalness as me being an emotional person, as like maybe me being weak or something. But what I've realized is that also like is part of my strength, you know. I'm someone that will cry and still fight a bitch, like, don't get it twisted. And so, you know, I feel like, you know, that's the reason. And yesterday I feel like yesterday was just that day for me to break down. I was crying a lot, and I went live thinking that, you know, it's going to cheer me up, but still, like, I was just breaking down. I could barely even talk. It was quite an emotional day for me yesterday, but I just want to tell you guys just a little bit, because I did see some of the questions that you guys were having, and I feel like this is something that I will continue like with my other channel, because that's the reason why I opened that channel. But since I did go live on this channel, that's why I feel like maybe let me go ahead and just, you know, like just address some issues, and just to basically like have you guys know that I'm okay. And tomorrow we're gonna go back to entertainment videos, you know, business as usual. And so I felt like it was gonna be strange for me to just come back with an entertainment video. Like, girl, I was not just crying the last video. So I'm not going to tell you guys like the full story, obviously, because that would take hours and like some mental preparations. But yes, I like, I've been dealing with a lot, you guys, like just privately. I would say that from the beginning of this year, like, I've been dealing with a lot, and I was quite quiet about it. There were times where, you know, I vented, and when editing I would just cut those parts out, just because I felt like I was honestly just not at a point where I was ready. And I think that, you know, as I said on the live, I'm someone that usually prepares myself before I do something that is emotional or difficult. I emotionally prepare myself. It can take me months of myself just getting myself in that right mind space. And when I tell you that when I go to fight or like do the right thing, for me, I do it wholeheartedly. Like, I go hard. Like, I'm not someone that's going to do something half-assed. Like, if I am going to fight for something, I'm going to fight for that thing, and I'm going to give it my all. And if I give it my all and it fails, then I'm okay. Like, because I always know that I gave it my all, you know. And so I feel like this particular situation is quite difficult, because it's like also having to deal with so many years of pain, abuse, and just like a lot of confusion. It also obviously does also entangle the passing of my mom, which also does not make things easier, you know. And so basically, you guys, like, I'm just at a point where I am ready, honestly, you guys, to like cut my family off, because I've decided that I'm definitely going to just cut my father off. Like, he's toxic for me. He's not you know, good for me. I've been going through, like, you know, episodes of depression, in terms of like, one day I'm okay, 2 days I'm not, third day I'm okay, the other days I'm not. And I just feel like this has been happening, you guys, for years, even before my mother passed. For years and years. When my mother passed, I did not talk to him for 5 years. You guys know this. And I saw a lot of you guys asking like, Owamie, I thought when you went home you guys fixed things, because it's even slaughtered a cow and everything. Honestly, for me, I had felt that him and I were getting into a good space. That's what I had felt. But then when you now find out that your own parent was now trying to use you, like, you just now start asking yourself, like, with everything, like, was it really even the matter of, like, you wanted me in your life, or was it because maybe you thought I'm now at a place where you can be able to use me and I'll be okay because I've allowed you use me in the past, and so I think that this past December, because him and I, December right before I came back, we had a huge fight, and I packed my bags, you guys, and I came back here, and I've not spoken to him since. So this whole year I've not spoken to him. I feel like I've definitely reached a point in my life where any negativity, I refuse to have it in my life. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are my parent. I don't care if you are my spouse. I don't care if you're my friend. If it's negative energy you bring to me, trust and believe you're getting cut. Like, I'm just sick and tired. I cannot do it. I can't, like, I feel like I do not have the mental capacity to deal with negative people in my life. If you're not bringing anything positive, rather don't bring anything, but do not bring negativity around me. I should not be sitting, crying, stressed, depressed because of you. Absolutely not. Like, that part I definitely am refusing. And so I would definitely say that, because I know that sometimes some people will not understand. As I said, I'm still going to tell you guys everything. But if you know me, you know that if there are people that I love and cherish in this world, it's my baby sisters and my son, my nephew, right? And I think that, a person can do so much to me, and I will still just be like, But I find that my tolerance level is very, very low, especially when it comes to my sisters, So we have been dealing with a lot behind the scenes. I know if you see me vlogging, you will know that, I would drive a lot to, like, Pretoria, to my baby sister and all that. It's because, like, I really honestly just had to be there for her. Like, there was no other choice, and having to see, like, your siblings hurt so much, it's quite sad. It's something that mentally for me is daunting, and I think that's why, like, I got so affected when it comes to this whole particular situation, right? So sometimes whenever you're someone that stands up for yourself, people see you as disrespectful. People will tell you, oh, blood is thicker than water. But if the blood is toxic, fuck the blood. Like, honestly, I kid you not, like, I'm there. No, it doesn't do anything for you if the blood is toxic. And I personally just also believe that I'm at a point in my life where I tell myself that, if I have to create my own family, I will. We're not family because of blood, we are related by blood, but family is the people that are in your life. Family, for me anyway, that's my interpretation of family. Family is people that bring positivity in your life, people that genuinely just want to see you happy, because some of us call people family that wish the most horrible things on us, And so basically, you guys, like, yes, I am gonna be going home soon. You guys, I'm sure, will know when I go home. I don't know, but I think I'll tell you guys. And I think I'm just finally at a point where I'm like, you know what? There's so much that has happened that, like, I don't have any other choice anymore right now. Like, I need to do what I need to do and trust and believe whatever needs to be done, I'll do it. And so, yeah, I am going to go home and sort out some stuff that I should have, since for the longest time. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm deciding to do right now, obviously, is the fact that I'm telling myself that, you know what, I'm going to just focus on doing what I need to do, which is obviously my work. This is also, like, this is my source of income, and I'm not going to let, like, someone depress me to a point of now not being able to feed myself so that they're now happy. I'm just not going to give them that satisfaction. So what I'm simply going to do is that tomorrow I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna do my best, you guys, to just mentally be strong. And I've had to pick myself up so much. It has been very difficult, being at a place where you're not in agreement with someone that brought you into this world, especially that person being the only person that is in this world, that brought you in this world. It's something that is quite difficult and something that is quite painful. And yes, I could choose to go through this journey in private, but I feel like with me, I find it so difficult because I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, you guys see me when I'm okay, you guys see me when I'm not okay. And so it's quite difficult for me, honestly, like, to go through certain stuff, like, you know, quiet. I can go through it, you know, like, for a particular time, but I feel like I get to a point where I reach my breaking point, and this definitely is one. And so I feel like, you know, it's about to go down. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Like, it's definitely about to go down, and I know that a lot of stuff is going to be said about me and what I'm about to do, especially back home, and people that, you know, are like part of family and whatever. The thing that I have a problem also with is that, you know, family, you know, your relatives, they will tell you, no, you know, blood is thicker than water, you know, that's your parent, that's this. But when your parent is being unfair towards you, they don't say that. It's like that only counts when it's only the parent, you know. And then they will open the scriptures and tell you, hey, you know, for long life you need to respect your parents and blah blah blah. But then they do not continue the fact that that verse also says parents should not provoke their kids. Like, it's a lot of things that are just unfair that actually go on. And I feel like, for me, I'm honestly just sick and tired, you guys. And I think that it's just about time that I need to stand up for my sisters so that they can get what they actually deserve. Having our mom pass when we were so young, there was so much injustice that actually happened. Yes, even money-wise. You know, if your mother dies, like, or passes, try your best to be involved in everything that goes on, because people are honestly just despicable, you know. You would see children. I mean, when my mother passed, I was only 23, so my younger sisters were a lot younger. My youngest sister was only 16. But someone would see you grieving, see that your kids, and still have the guts to steal money. Like, it's just, there are people that are just disgusting. I do not even want to lie. And to people that do that, just do not forget that those kids actually do grow up to be adults that can actually now fight you back. And again, when you're someone that is going through that, I know when you're still young, you're still scared, like, you don't know exactly what to do, you know, the whole universe at that time does not make sense. But try your best to actually just be strong, because a lot of things that are unfair will actually happen, and unfortunately some people are shameless. So I think I'm honestly just at a point where I have told myself that whatever is mine and whatever is just to me and my sisters, I'm going to do it. If it means that I have to fight with the whole family, then fuck them. Like, I'm fine with that. Honestly, I do not even want to lie. And it has nothing to do with, oh, you know, Owamie now thinks she has this and she has that, because that's what almost everyone starts to run to, because people will be running away from their responsibilities and still want to find someone to blame other than themselves. And I think that for me, the reason why I'm gonna be so public is because I'm sick and tired of people that are seen outside as angels. You know, they help people out there, they help, like, they go up and down. Everyone knows that is the go-to person if you need help. The community looks at them as this person that is prestigious, yet their own children are starving. It absolutely makes no sense to me. So if I also have to have everyone know the true colors of this person and who they are, then let it be. But one thing I'm telling you is that you guys know I never lie. So anything I'm going to ever say, it's going to be the truth, every single thing. And I think that, you know, people actually take our silence for, like, they actually take our silence as a weapon, because they know you're not going to say anything. They continue to be the villain but still play the hero at the same time, and that works for them. And because this is how they've been their whole life, almost, like, you know, all these years, you know, so much injustice happening and us just being quiet. I'm sick and tired of being quiet, and I'm not gonna be quiet anymore. And so that's basically where I'm at, you guys. I'm going to have to do what I need to do. Once I'm ready, I'm going to tell you guys know this. I do hope that someone out there will also find strength, because I think that, you know, at this point, choosing your own peace is a lot better than playing happy family, or play happy marriage, or play happy friendships with people that you know literally do not have the best interest for you. That can be very depressing, and I'm just sick and tired of it, you guys. I'm honestly just sick and tired of it. So yeah, basically that is it, my ninjas. I do not want this video to be too long. I know I feel like I rambled a lot, but no, that's how it is. And tomorrow we'll be back to entertainment videos. Whew. I love you, ninjas, so much, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.